Welcome, baseball fans, to Baseball Update. This is the Baseball Update 829, so we'll take a look at the schedule for today, Saturday, August 29th. Some games currently underway as we speak. We have the Mets and the Red Sox tied at 0, middle of the second. San Francisco and St. Louis tied at 0, top of the second. Games on tap for tonight: 6:10, Tampa Bay Rays hosting the Kansas City Royals. At 7:05, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates hosting the Colorado Rockies. Washington Nationals hosting the Miami Marlins. Phillies hosting the Padres. At 7:10, Milwaukee hosting Cincinnati. Minnesota hosts the Houston Astros. Cleveland Indians hosting the Angels. Braves hosting the Yankees. White Sox hosting the Mariners. At 8:05 is the Texas Rangers hosting the Baltimore Orioles. At 8:10, Arizona hosts the Oakland A's. And then at 9:10, it's the Dodgers hosting the Cubbies. And one final score so far, as of 4:40 p.m. Eastern Time, the Toronto Blue Jays defeating the Detroit Tigers 15-1. Baseball update. Here's the schedule for Sunday, August 30th. At 1:07, Toronto Blue Jays hosting the Detroit Tigers. At 1:10 Sunday, the Mets hosting the Red Sox. Tampa Bay hosting Kansas City. Indians hosting the Angels. At 1:35, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates hosting the Rockies. Nationals hosting the Marlins. Braves hosting the Yankees. Phillies hosting the Padres. At 2:10 on Sunday, Milwaukee hosting Cincinnati. Minnesota hosts the Astros. White Sox hosting the Mariners. 3:05, Texas Rangers hosting the Baltimore Orioles. At 4:05, San Francisco hosting the St. Louis Cardinals. 4:10, Arizona hosting the Oakland A's, and the Dodgers host the Cubbies. That game is set for 8:08. Fast forward to Monday, August 31st. Here is the schedule as follows. At 7:05, Baltimore hosting Tampa Bay. 7:07, Toronto hosting the Cleveland Indians. 7:10 Monday, Atlanta hosting Miami Marlins. The Red Sox hosting the Yankees. So the Red Sox will be going from Flushing to South Bronx. The Mets host the Phillies at 7:10 on Monday. Cubbies hosting the Cincinnati Reds. That game is set for 8:05. For 8:10 on Monday, it's the Houston Astros hosting the Seattle Mariners. 8:15, Cardinals hosting the Nationals. 8:40, Rockies hosting the Diamondbacks. Athletics host the Angels at 10:05. Dodgers hosting the Giants at 10:10. And the Padres hosting the Rangers. That game is also set for 10:10. Baseball update now for the scores. Here are the scores from Friday, August 28th. Pittsburgh Pirates defeat the Colorado Rockies 5-3. Miami over the Nationals 4-3. Phillies defeat the Padres 7-1. Toronto Blue Jays over the Detroit Tigers 5-3 on Friday. Boston Red Sox defeat the Mets 6-4 in 10 innings. KC over the Tampa Bay Rays 3-2. Cleveland Indians defeat the Angels 3-1. Yankees over the Braves 15-4. Texas defeats Baltimore 4-1. Milwaukee over Cincinnati 5-0. Minnesota over Houston 3-0. Seattle over the White Sox 2-0. Arizona defeats the Athletics 6-4. Dodgers over the Cubbies 4-1. And the Giants defeat the Cardinals 5-4. From the American Podcasting Center in New York, I'm your host, Manny A. Be good, be safe, and this has been Baseball Update.